Hi guys! If you're wondering who the creepy kids dressed in black hanging out in the cemetery were in high school, they grew up to be us. It's Hilarie and Nick hanging out.
This isn't the Oscars.
No, you look fantastic, Nick.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So we've been getting a lot of traffic on our blog website, and we want to thank some of the people that are really driving it. We really appreciate everybody's support. This is something that's near and dear to us. So we have Emma and Sue in the UK. You guys have been awesome. Titania in sunny Spain. We have Missa in Montreal. Kimbaroo, that's Nick's personal favorite, and Belgium.
Kimbaroo.
Kimbaroo! Podcaster, Denise, the YouTube girls, Portia and Amber, Gio and his white piano blogging on the scratch pad. I like white pianos so much better than regular pianos. It's classy. Megan and Mary, the Minnesota Shamrock Princess, and there can only be one Twitter king, the Pfeiffer. Also, we want to thank Alicia and the Second Life team for doing a bunch of work for us. Everybody's been really awesome. We're excited to have everybody along with us. So one of the questions we got on our blog was, where did we get the name Southern Gothic Productions? And Kelly and I got to talking when we first started. We were like, oh, what are we going to name this company? And I'm a huge literature dork, and Southern Gothic literature is my personal favorite, and Kelly's a fan of it as well. And it really kind of tied into the stories we want to tell. What do you think the definition of Southern Gothic lit is, Nick?
Well, I love words. Southern Gothic literature, I think, is, well, it's a take on Gothic literature, refined to the American South. And it uses a lot of morally ambiguous figures.
I love moral ambiguity.
Characters. And sometimes it brings in some supernatural elements to drive the plot. But even if it's not supernatural, it usually is at least a bit weird.
Yeah, it's really quirky. I think that the characters in Southern Gothic literature are so well-rounded and so layered. You know, you have your grotesques, is what they call them, which are the people that are so extreme in whatever they are, whether it's like the Bible thumper, or in a lot of Southern Gothic literature, it's like the super racist, or like...
Because right before this, a lot of people that were writing Southern literature were using the main stereotypes that are incorporated, like, you know, the Southern debutante. And in Southern Gothic literature, you're not really going to find the debutante unless she is
a whore with a heart of gold. And who doesn't love one of those, right? So that's the kind of the driving force behind the stories we like to tell. You know, we are very character oriented. Nick's writing is very Southern Gothic to me. You know, you really understand how to take a loathsome person and really draw a full picture of them so they become redeemable and interesting and lovable to hate. You're really good at that. Villains. I love villains.
Well, some of these writers are my favorites, so that's probably where it comes from.
We brought some books for you guys, because we're always doing our homework. We're always looking for new short stories or just new things to inspire us. So, like, some of my personal favorites, that's kind of how we became friends, because we had a lot of the same favorites, are like Carson McCullers. This is the book that made her most famous, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. She was a really young Southern woman who, you know, put out a book, and nobody could believe that she'd put out such a textured, really controversial book at, like, what, 21 years old? She was really young. Let's see.
23.
23. I apologize. So yeah, Carson McCullers, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. My personal favorite is Ballad of Sad Cafe. I really like that one that she wrote. Have you read McCullers?
I've read this. That's
She's
all
great.
I read.
She's fantastic.
My personal favorite is this girl.